Hello, my name is Alessandra. I am creator of Coral Glover. I do things with crocheting and other things. I have been dying to try this 101 envelope challenge, but I'm just having a hard time starting it. So I ended up making my own little game. These are my cards to some of my games. I just wanted to show you what I made. It's pretty ghetto. It's not all printed. I physically made it all by hand and cut it all by hand. But I just wanted to show you that this can be done. It took me a week and a half to do. But this is all carnival based. So I wanted to show you the games that I have and then explain them. So I'm just going to go through the games that I have and then I'll explain the cards. So here's my monthly saving tracker. You save for each month. You put the amount that you saved for each month. So here's that one. This one is my ABC tracker. I can do my ABCs. I have 3 sets of each one. I'll show you that in the cards in a moment, and it will explain the reasons why there's 3 sets of each. I think that's a little bit more fun to save more money. Here's another game that I made because this is carnival themed. This is the magic show. How many rabbits will be coming out of the hat, basically. It's just like that game that I've seen around. I don't remember the name, where you roll the 4 dices. You cross out the numbers you roll. You have like 5 to 6 times to roll, and then the ones that you don't pick, you save the amount. So you have 5 rounds, and then your total here. Each of my games has 5 rounds in them, so they have 5 cards to go to them. So I'll explain that in a minute. Here's my other game. It's kind of hard to see, but this is like the adventure game. Like basic stuff that you would do at a carnival. You would go to the clown show for $2. You go to acrobat show for $8. You have the animal parade for $2. You have the magic show for, was that $10, $16? Oh, $6, sorry. Then you take a break. You don't, make any money. You have the dance show for $1, strongman show for $5, the elephant show for $3, the balloon art for $9, and so on and so forth. These don't have any cards. You just roll a dice and then cross it off and save them out. This one was really fun to make. This is How Strong Are You game. Basically, it goes all the way up to 40. So this is really simple. All you do is roll the dice, add the amount to your score, hit the base with the hammer. So like say if I roll 3, 1, 2, 3, I get 15. If I rolled 3, that's 3 points. So 15 plus 3, and then you save that amount. You can play this as many times, but I only made 5 rounds for this. Like I said, each game only has 5 rounds. But after 5 rounds, if you still want to play, you're more than welcome to. It's however you want to make it, but that's how I made it for mine because it fits with my envelopes. This is another game that I made. It's called Water Balloon Pop. It's odd or even. Something happened and a fire broke out, and we need to put the fire out. And the only way to do that is to pop the water balloons. So you have odd or even. I want to put a little thing in here where you can spin it around, but just for the purpose of this, you can take a dice and then roll it, and then you can do odd or even, and then you just pick the odd and even, and then you color in the water balloon, and then you save that amount. Sorry. So like you see up here, these are for just 2 of my games. Here is Mouse Hunt. This was really fun to make. I'll explain the reasons why the M is on there. As you can see, they go with these cards. This is Mouse Hunt. We are at the elephant show, but something is wrong. Elephants are scared of mice. The show cannot go on until you find all the mice. So here are the cards for the mice. You have to find them 3 times. Cross off the card numbers to save the show so the show can go on. So there are those cards for that. Super cute. One of these days I will laminate them so I can keep reusing them. Here's another game. It's called, sorry. Here's called the bonus game 1. It's basically you roll a dice, you save the amount, and you save it 10 times. I'll show you what I put that into here. Sorry for the background noise. Here's another fun game that I made. It's called Duck Hunt. You roll, or you flip a coin, sorry, head or tails. Heads, you bullseye a duck, and you ring it. Tails, you miss and you save nothing. So this is really fun to do. You just get a coin, a nickel, a penny, whatever that has heads or tails. Here's another bonus game for number 2. It just says pick a number, save the amount. So you just save the amount, whatever you want to pick, and then you do it 5 times. This is just a simple color and save, $20 to help you save money. This was a really fun game to create. It's time to go home. Before we can go home, we have to help the clown find his friends. So his friends are scattered throughout the whole entire carnival, and he needs our help. So each friend has 3 finds. You have to find his friends 3 times, just like the mice, and they have their own set of cards. So here is purple, here is yellow, here's red, here's green, and here is pink. So those are the cards for that game. I'll keep them up here so you can see them a little bit. Sorry for the glare and all that stuff. This is the last game. The circus is over, so save money for the next year's show. So the next time you can do the circus again. All right, so now we are getting into the cards. So this is my 101 envelopes, basically my 200 envelopes. I was about to say 201 envelopes. So here are my months. I made them. So here are my months. Sorry, I had something pop up my phone. I made them in just 2 certain numbers. You can also do this as a scratch and save. You can also do this save, every Friday. You can save every Sundays, whatever you want to do. So this goes all the way until December. Here are some scratch and saves, or just you can just have normal balloons, because these are water balloons, and you can just roll dice and save whatever amount. Here are the shows for the rabbit show. Here are some different games, the roll 2 dice games in here that I put in there. That was really fun to make. You have to do it 3 times on each. Here's the adventure game card to play your game. So basically how these cards work, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I said, there's 5 rounds. So if you get this card and it's card space 25, you just play once and put the money behind. You 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 play once, you put the money behind. Or if you wanted to, you can play twice, put the money behind. Put twice, put the money behind. You know, whatever works for you. I thought this would be a better, cuter way to save for the 101 envelopes other than having envelopes. I was going to have the option too, but I didn't really want to make more stuff, to be honest. We have questions like, would you rather? So that was really fun to make. I'm not really going to mark these up. I'm just going to say, would you rather dress up for $9 or would you rather do costume party for $17? And then I'll just pick one and then put the money behind. Here's some more would you rather, and then as you can see, here's how strong. So these cards basically tell you, so like for example, how strong. So if I were to say roll of dice and it told me to go to 35, I go to here and it says how strong. Okay, so then I would go back to my games and I would go to my game and I would play how strong once or twice. Oops. And then I would go back to here and then put the money behind, and then I would roll again and see if I get it again, and then I'd play again until all my cards are full. Basically how I made it to work. And then here are my ABCs. So as you can see, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4. So if I get an ABC, I'm not crossing anything off. I'm just crossing something off on my tracker, and I'm just putting the money behind. So all my cards are different because my crayons and my markers were running low. So I mean, I did this the best I could without a computer and without a printer. So like I said, there's 3 sets of the ABCs in here. Here is my water balloon game. There's 5 sets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 different times to play these games each, and then you just go to the card, go to the game, play it, put the money behind the card that you were on. Basically what that is. Here's Mouse Hunt. As you can see, Mouse Hunt has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times to play. And then here's another set of ABCs. And then here's my bonus game. Like I said, with this bonus game, you have to play 10 times. So there's 10 of these in here. Okay. And then there's Duck Hunt. Once again, you get put on Duck Hunt, you go to the game, you play once or twice, and then you come back to here and you put the money behind. And then you pick another card. Say there's another set of ABCs. Say you get card. Well, then he can go to bed. Like say you get this card. You go and play the game, and then you put the money behind this card, and then you mark it off. So you know how many times you've played. And then the 21, here's the 20-year saver. I have 25 of these cards. All you do is put the 20 behind it and mark it off in your tracker. And then here's here's the cards for this game. And then the games in front, all you do is play and then put the money behind it. You have 5 times to play. And then to save money for next year, I made these cards. I put 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 because there's like 5 or 6 of them each. And then all I'm doing is going through 5s, putting the 5s in here, going all through the 10s, putting the 10s in here, 15, 20, 25, and so forth. And then at the end, because I made it the way that I made it, at the end of this book, I wrote, "You did it. Total saved for your book. Your heart grew 3 sizes. You can choose to roll the dice, or you can just color these in." So that's what I did for my book. Like I said, this was really fun to make. I really enjoyed these games. I'll go through it again so you can see the games. This is the last game because the circus is over, folks. So yeah, anyways, that is my binder. Like I said, this was super fun to make. It did take a while to make and create these games. But I had so much fun making these games. If you want to do something like this too, you're more than welcome to copy. I am in the process of trying to get these games made physically on Canva. Maybe one of these days I can get a printer to print them all out and all the cards and all the games, so it looks a little bit more professional. But as of right now, I'm very happy with the way it looks, and I cannot wait to laminate it and start playing. This is gonna be so much fun, and this is basically for like a year-long game that you can do. Like me, I tried doing the 6 envelopes in games. I got so bored with it, or I just got so antsy with it. It just was driving me nuts. This is a fun way to physically do the 101 envelope as well to games. I have like, what, 10, 11 games in here. And then I have a folder in the back where I'm going to play games from other creators. So I'm not just playing my games, I'm playing someone else's games too, because I have so many challenges. I'm going to do this game and then that game. So this game every 2 weeks, because that's how much I get paid monthly, is going to be getting $100 to $200. And then the other envelope with other creators that I bought online from years previously will get money as well. All right, you guys, I love you. I hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to show you a little bit of what I've created. If you like what I've created and you want to help me out, like I said, maybe we can get together. I can give you all the images of the pictures of the ones that I made off of Canva, and you can help me print it out and laminate it. We can play together. If this is something that you want to do, you want to create your own games, I thought it would be really fun to create a alien game where you have like the alien ship coming to Earth, and then you have the aliens coming down, and then you have to take out each alien at a time. You hit the alien ship and it crashes. Next game could be like Operation, where you have to dissect an alien, and then everything that you take out, there's pictures at the top of what is in the alien, and then you have to like put an amount to it, and then you have to cross it out, stuff like that. I just thought that was really cute. I was gonna add bingo to this, but because I had too many games already, a bingo could be a really fun game to add to like a different game. So I hope you guys enjoyed what I showed you. I really enjoyed making this. Like I said, this took me a week and a half to make, maybe 2 weeks, because I'm doing it all by hand. But other than that, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It looks super cute. This is a different twist on doing the 101 envelopes. If you're like me and you struggle with saving money and you get through half a game, or you're doing like a quarter of it and you just quit, this is a really fun way to get you to get motivated to continue and continuing of coming back and finishing it, because there are so many components and so many different games to this aspect of how I made it. I won't get bored. So like, for example, because every game is together, I did it that way. So what I was gonna do, so like if I have like $100, see how far that $100 is. I'll do this game first, and then I'll do this game first, and then I'll do this game first, and then I'll do this game, and then my $100 is gone, and then I'll put a little pin mark here saying that, hey, this is my next game. So like, for example, if I'll do this first, I'll cross off 1 or 2, and then I'll put the money back there, and then I will do this game, and I'll do 1 round, and then I'll move on to this game, and then that way each game gets hit, or whatever you want to do. You can pick a number and then play it that way. There is no right or wrong way of playing. It's just the way that you make it or way you want to do it. It's super fun. I hope you guys get some ideas of how to do things and how to make it fun, especially the 101 envelope challenge. It is very tricky to make this one more appealing. If you guys come up with your own games and how to create your own 101 envelope challenge, I would love to see it. I would love to see what you guys create and what you guys put together. But yeah, that is my video. Like I said, I just wanted to come on real quick to show you how I made mine. If you guys are really interested, maybe I can possibly still keep creating on Canva and then see what I can do with making it an actual printout for you guys with all the cards, the components, the 200 cards. Or, you know, if you wanted to, I can also make like 10 envelopes for each game. That way you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this extreme. But I just thought this was a fun way to get through my envelopes. Since I have them, why not use what you got? All right, my lovelies, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe out there. It's supposed to get hot. It's already feeling like summer. I'm loving the weather. Just hope it doesn't melt us all to death. Stay safe out there. Don't let this war put fear in your hearts. Remember, God is in control and He loves you very much. See you in the next one.